It's a fantastic comment. And here's the deal. If you buy a $300,000 house, you need 3% down for the down payment. That's $9,000. Then if you buy a house in Maryland, you need 3.5% for the closing costs. That's $10,500. Now you got $9,000 in down payment and $10,500 in closing costs. That's $19,500. The average American under 35 years old has $11,000 in the bank. And from my last videos, people said, I'm 33, I'm 32, I'm 40, and I don't know anyone in my circle that has $10,000, more or less 11. So I don't know what average they're talking about. So this average must mean maybe people have 100,000, but most people have 1,000, 3,000. Maybe they're living paycheck to paycheck. So where are they going to get this money from for the down payment, the closing costs, and now they have to pay their own realtor up front at closing? So think about it. You see a house you want to buy, it's $300,000. You contact a realtor. That realtor tells you, we're going to do a buyer agreement. I'm going to hook you up. I'm going to do it for 2.5%. Typically it's 3 or 4%, but I'm going to do it for you for 2.5%. Refer me business or whatever works. Okay. So now you agreed to pay 2.5. You know what? Let's make it easy. Let's say 2%. You said, I'm not paying you 2.5%. I'll pay you 2%. And they did you a favor and said, okay, I'll work as long as you need me to work for free. And if you buy a house, then I'll get paid. Okay. The key word is if. If you never buy a house, that realtor doesn't get paid. Okay. So now you said, okay, I'm going to pay you 2%. You go back to that $300,000 house, and that $300,000 house, you now have to pay your buyer's agent $6,000. Okay. The house that you picked, they are not paying a buyer's agent anymore. They're only paying a listing agent, and there's multiple offers on the house. They don't need to pay the buyer's agent because there's hardly any houses for sale. We're 4 million houses short of what a normal market is. There's nothing to buy. And in case you haven't tried to buy real estate recently, there's nothing to buy, and anything that you can buy is terrible. So now you got to come up with $9,000 for closing costs, $10,000, $500 for your, $9,000 for your down payment, $10,500 for your closing costs, and $6,000 for your realtor that you don't have the $19,500. Now you got to come up with $25,500. You see where